But like I said, watch out for those gays. You know, the ones that say, you cannot bother those pretty young ladies. But as I was reading in the first old public library in the States, you can say what you want. It's the state of Indiana, Indianapolis. Just don't rape anyone. That's when trouble begins. But as usual, discrimination, the jealous white eliminated me from visiting the IUPUI technical field at the campus. I really was there, just trying to get out of the old environment of Ohio. Plus, I also was missing an ex female friend of mine, and it was a great opportunity to bring her up again. Wow, she really put some smiles on my face. Yeah, we shared some painful times with one another beer, marijuana, but she loved me. I had to move on. Though a lot of male plus females must think it's easy getting over such a young woman with an accent like hers. It was powerful. She beat everyone. I adore her and still miss her. Chapter 6 Receiving. You will not believe what happened to me today, and I still don't believe it. But I had to think about why and how it happened. Well, when I was shooting around in the gym playing basketball, this young lady comes in the gym with a young boy, and I'm thinking to myself, I I got her. To myself that she's fine. I thought she was a lot older, and I'm showing out saying, I got her. She was wearing these tights and a t-shirt, so I'm like, she's a boxer. So while I'm over there with my nothing but net 3-point shots plus the foul line, I still have that old MJ shot. So some man that was sitting on a bench calls me over. He says, why don't you play my daughter? The young lady turned out to only be 15 years old. So I said, okay, I'll play her, no problem. Do you know this girl was like Shack Attack? If I wasn't writing this book, I wouldn't know what to do. But she sure beat me. But like I said, MJ shots, as I recall that. But anyways, I've then had some wonderful times on the basketball court as well as the pool table and times of embarrassment. I played basketball since I was 15 years of age, so I wouldn't put my belief down for no one because I still believe that NBA dream is still there. I have some witness they'll probably pick up this book and be like, I remember him. It's funny to me because I was playing. I forgot I used to smoke, but it just goes to show that no matter how good you are, everyone loses and that losers quit and winners keep on going. Never put yourself down and don't get all big headed about it. Then that's what hurts. If I didn't have those old times that I had in sports and I couldn't say that I was ever any good, then I wouldn't know what way to turn. These women hurt me more than sports ever did. And what I'm saying is, what did a woman ever do for me to see me smile? Who's worth talking to? My adopted father used to want me to be an artist, but what I've read sounds okay, but not good enough for what type of lifestyle I had or the time that I wanted to share with my love in the future, meaning my woman, because artists are fun, but always on the go. So I thought of so many ways around it. It seems to me that my little shortcuts aren't working. They do as far as betting on the pool table because I've won a lot more than I put in the pool table's change slot. And just because there's people in the bars don't mean that they brought money. The funny part about this money ordeal is this. Well, these minority of whites are fucking us on competitional bullshit about something they've already won. And blacks, once again, stand up. Let's come together as a whole race and don't be feathered about the old days. I heard that before, but as handsome of a man I am, someone is politically using me. And I want my queen that wouldn't that would hurt and very intelligently. I didn't say Hispanic queen. I didn't say Sioux queen. I didn't say white queen. I said African American queen. And it's funny, you ain't got no shame in that. I just keep rolling hard and keep it pimping. And how lame is that? Acting like groupies around famous cats. But I live like a G. I can sense the fear in your eyes. I'm more of a relaxing kind of guy, but I hate to go out with a bang. if I go any further with these women's disrespect, maybe I will worship myself because they leave me with the benefit of a doubt. I guess all I can say is that things happen for a reason. I was thinking to myself yesterday, and I said in my mind and out to myself, God liked criminals at the last meal table because God told them, I made Jesus die for your sins. And they told Jesus, sent you to die for our sins. And God knew the realest and just honest small time criminals, and they were full of sins and cheapskates. Think, who sat by the smartest person in class? Sorry, they wouldn't fail. I did. It's funny, my friend Daniel I sat next to every day at Walker's Christian Academy, I would get B's sometimes in the class, and without looking over at his page, he said, you did that? And I laughed. I wasn't a dummy like he thought. I was okay. Since I've been in the state of South Dakota, Sioux Falls area, I've been getting some evil looks or funny looking stares. But what they don't know hurts me, and everything I know makes me stronger. And without knowing I'm hurt, it's kind of mean. I've also became to grow some mental strength through this pain and suffering, being able to do things that was unable to do before is this SSI, something to take advantage of and make life a lot better than it was before. And whatever happens, I can make a cure because there's one always for everything. Who's worth talking to? For handsome men, have you ever been discriminated against or lonely because of it? Well, I've been discriminated all day long some days until I get some pussy. But if I don't stop to get some pussy, it gets worse. Then people get mad because I turn blue. My whole point of it is this. Go read sex books. They're funny like parts of my book. I'm going to tell you these people are lost. Honestly. I don't think it's because of financial crisis with blacks in America. I think it's because people are hiding something. People don't speak up about what they're doing or what's happening in their lives. And then we both are shying away because he or I won't speak up after we caught that idiot look on our faces. The other part about it is we want to know what's going on and why we feel that way. I say we need to read more scientific or research books to be aware of gaining understanding of people's thoughts in a calm manner. Who's worth talking to? And that's a fact. I'm not going to say what I've been researching in my book is a fact. But some might be true. For the second to receive what sense I have gained in my times of life for liberty and peace and justice. And whoever else receives these problems that are hard to deal with, the world's problems every day. The other part about it is that the people that don't know much or even sound or look like they do know more than some other people that are way smarter than them. And even they want to know what's going on and will ask you because they think you know, but you don't. But they say out loud at the same time, something ain't right. And they said together, we don't know what it is, but we're gonna find out. I think females are in control of the United States, and not only in America, plus some cocksuckers know it. Not because I'm walking still. I throw all my times of being slave to receive not a damn thing. And even he ain't worth a piece of shit. White power. Who's worth talking to? I don't know if this book is going to be able to get published or put on a shelf, but I have to get Don Lake to publish it for me. But he's not going to do it because he don't have it. Just in case I die, get killed. You know how the story goes. Not saying that's going to be a fact, but this is real life, the day-to-day living. I cross streets like who cares if I get hit by a car? It's been 31 years of fake ass bitches. What do I have to live here for? Yeah, the butt got me, but it ain't all that, ladies. Hun 411. In the state of Ohio, city Youngstown, I've had sex from time to time as a young male. Got most of my bitches off crack with this dick, gaining some creased crackheads because that's what I do. Receive some pussy and relieve minds, okay? What I'm saying is this. Oh, I'll say this from what I know. It should be some money coming my way, plus some pussy and many cracks I could put my hoes into, because if my dick is keeping me alive, then for your man, life is too short. And good luck to you. White power. Who's worth talking to? Yeah, I know my shit ain't all that, but yours ain't either. And I'm not asking you for all that. You're thinking that, and that's what the word communication is for. And then comes a long understanding. I'm looking for one love. I'm not going to sit here and explain everything I've been said twice. That was important. So go back and read it. Then touch down with me once we have that clear. Then we can ride out together and get some knickknacks. I just love McDonald's. I feel like a straight up pimp when some fries and a Coke is in my hand. And I'm still talking to my lady. I used to go to McDonald's 3 times a day, every day, when I used to drive my 1988 four-door Brougham. I bet this mishearing my hub. I bet they mishearing my hubcaps rolling, shattering, shaking up the streets. A fine ass man like myself. Shit, I bought me a Cougar after that. Boy, I traveled in my 1993 all the way to Columbus, Ohio, from Youngstown to Indianapolis, then accidentally to Cincinnati, Ohio. I had to do 90 all the way back to Columbus on Excel. It took 40 minutes, then back to Youngstown, Ohio. The bestest time I ever had in my life. What a peace of mind. I love driving far like that. No one to argue with about directions, no one to receive compliments on how good I drive. Not a worry in the world, just me and my steering wheel.